Hey everybody, this is Mitch from BoardCo, and today I'm going to give you a rundown on the new 2020 model Phase 5 Model X Wakesurf board. This board has been one of our favorites here at BoardCo for quite some time. The Model X has been, in our opinion, possibly the best hybrid style wakesurf shape of any board built, and it's a brand new shape that they designed for 2020 that takes that awesome legacy and makes it even better. Few things that I want to talk about on this board is, first off, when I talk about the hybrid profile design of the board, what that means is it is a board that sits in between a skim style board, which is really loose and skatey on the water, and a surf style board that has big deep fins that will carve and move on the wave. This board has a kind of a combination of both. If you're not sure exactly what surfboard that you want to be on, this board, it will probably meet your needs, as we kind of consider it to be the Swiss Army knife of wake surf boards. The fin profile on this one is, like I said, in between a surf style and a skim style board. It's got 3 fins that sit here towards the back end of the board that are about medium depth. They're 2-inch fins, which is right in between a 1-inch skim fin and a 4-inch surf style fin. This fin configuration is also adjustable and customizable, meaning that you can ride this board as a single fin, you can ride it as a twin fin setup and take out the center one, or you can ride it with all 3. You can also change out the fins and go to ones that are a little bit smaller or even a little bit deeper if you want to really customize the way that this board can ride. But it's depending on what fin setup you run, this board can ride almost any way that you want it to behind the boat. The idea behind the Model X was to have a board that will have the stability and control of a surf style board while combining it with the speed and maneuverability characteristics of a skim style board. What that's going to do is it takes first way that they do that is they take a skim style rocker line, meaning that the rocker profile, the curvature of the board, it follows the same as Phase 5's high performance skim boards, meaning it's really flat, really smooth, and is going to accelerate very quickly. This board we generally consider to be the fastest surf style board in the world. There's other boards that are bigger that may handle bigger riders better, but if you're looking for a board that speed is the #1 focus that you have, this board will accomplish gathering and generating speed better than any other board out there on the market. The next thing beyond the rocker line is the tail profile of the board. This one is taking more of a surf style approach. The new Phase 5 Model X tail has a fish profile setup that's got hips that sit here on the sides. What that's going to do is give you the combination of stability and also maneuverability of the tail. By having this taper in towards the back of the board, it's going to allow the tail to slide and maneuver a little bit easier. The fish tail profile is also going to allow the water to break off the tail of the board in a really efficient manner, allowing it to slide from one side to the other. This is going to be ideal if you're wanting to take this board and do things like 360s on it, or other spin maneuvers, or even just sliding and maneuvering the tail around, slashing on the wave. It's also going to just give you a bit more control. So if you're wanting to roll the board from side to side, it's going to do that a bit easier than other boards that have the same width profile running straight through the center of the board. So next thing that we can talk about on the Model X is the construction design of the board. It's a full carbon graphite setup here on the top that wraps around the entire perimeter of the board, allowing the board to be ultra fast because of how rigid it stays, but also to be lightweight and really durable. This thing can take a bit of a beating without getting banged up too much. It just bruises the carbon a little bit, but you're not going to end up damaging the board and breaking it or chipping or cracking it or anything like that, unless you put it through some serious abuse. This thing can take a beating like much better than most other boards that are out there in the market. So the Model X, like we said, as far as hybrid board designs, it's got some amazing characteristics that take it to the next level. One of the things that I definitely don't want to miss mentioning on this board is there's actually a few riders here at our store that are bigger guys that like to ride this board like a high performance skimmer because of the width profile. What they'll do is they'll actually take these side fins down to little nubber fins and either run the center fin the way it sits, or even go down to a 1-inch fin to give it even more maneuverability. So the Model X, it's an amazing board. It gives you some customization capabilities like almost nothing else out there. If you've got bigger guys or a smaller wave, this board can handle it extremely well as it's a board that is great. Everything from a beginner rider all the way up to advanced level riders really looking to ride. So we hope that's really helpful. If you have any questions on the Model X, reach out to us, let us know. Also, don't forget this board is backed with our performance guarantee, meaning if you get a Model X, take it and ride it, and for whatever reason you don't like it, you're welcome to send it back to us. Thanks a lot. Check out BoardCo.com for more information. Let us know how we can help, and we'll talk to you later.